Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Farming Simulator 22. As we continue our French orchards map here, we are getting our grape juice loaded up. I have been able to load them up too high at the moment, so we'll see if that continues. I'm sure there's a little label on the side of these pallets that says, do not load these too high because the boxes cannot support the weight. But guess what? I don't know how to read, so, it doesn't matter. We're going to take advantage of the physics of the game that allows us to do whatever we want, basically. And we're going to stack them too high anyway. Should be able to strap them down, keep them safe, and make this as efficient as possible. No! My grape juice! I saw right as I was pulling the thingy out that I had it a little bit hooked in. Alright, Alright, we're going to do something really special here. Watch this. See? I mean, this is why you always bring super glue with you. You never know when you're going to need to super glue the pallet to the top of the boxes instead of the bottom. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I don't see anything wrong there. I think that looks just fine to me. I mean, you put a box on the top and a box on the bottom, and it protects everything. I think that's exactly how that's supposed to be. I'm gonna put this on the front over here. I'm at an angle here. Oh. That's one way to do it. Just smush through the boxes below you, and then you don't have to worry about getting caught on the pallet at all. There should be grape juice all over the ground right now. If I was not the owner of this establishment, I would have gotten fired by now for spilling all the grape juice. Benefits of being the owner is that you can waste all of your money and profits, what little there may be, and there is nothing you can do about it because, that is what it is. Come on. There we go. Okay. I was afraid I got hooked in there again. That actually didn't look too bad. Honestly, other than my terrible skills, that actually doesn't look that bad. How are we doing over here? Like, are we about to get another load? Actually, we probably are. We probably will wait. I mean, there's no reason to sell it off right now, right? I was doing the due diligence of just getting it loaded up. But with the price dropping right now, and I know it can go up to 2,000, we've got to get the maximum profit. So we've got to wait, unfortunately. Let's see here. Let's check what... I'm kind of curious what the prices are. And does that, I mean, that looks accurate to me that this would be telling you what the current price is compared to what it could be. And that we just got a high price before February. Oh, no, I don't want to know the price of Farming Simulator. I want to know the price of the crops selling prices. All right, let's see here. Oh, wow. It's a spreadsheet. Who doesn't like spreadsheets? So, I don't see... grape juice on here? I see grapes, but on the spreadsheet this person made, I don't see no grape juice. Well, just for giggles, grapes, like the price difference between normal, easy, and hard is insane. Easy mode, grapes sell at like 2,500 or something like that. At the best price possible. The average is like 1,800. On hard mode, the average price is 600. That's a third of the price. That's kind of crazy. Best month to sell is May, and the second best is June. Is that accurate with what we see from the grapes here? Yeah. Second best is June because even at its worst, even if it drops back down, it will still be at a pretty high price. So, and actually right now the grapes are at a pretty good price. Sorry, it's loading up an actual Google spreadsheet, which if it looks okay, I might pull it up on here. All right, we're going to pull this up because this is kind of important. I think this is valid information to have. Let's see here. Loaded up, and then we can all look at it together, I guess. Hopefully you guys are interested in this as well. I mean, I don't want to like ruin the game, but I feel like that looking at this might give us an understanding of what we're seeing here. All right. So here we go. Here are the prices. And for each game difficulty, there's an average selling price, which is taken from the game files. Fair enough. You were able to find the selling price can go up to 140% of the base price. Rarely even higher. It was reported to be able to go up to 150%. That's nice. That's interesting. And more often up to 130%. If the selling price is between 130 and 140, you know you have a good price. If it's above 140%, you're very lucky. Fair enough. As many people have noted, the best-selling month recommended data from the game is often wrong. I agree. The best way to sell at the right time is only to watch the price and check every month. And if you reach that break point, then you know. So I think that's important to know. And to be fair, if I was an actual farmer, I could look up this information in real life, right? This is not cheating in some sort because somebody looked at the game files. You would know this information in real life. Wow, clothes sell for a lot of money. Anyway, so grape juice average is 1,600. The 130%, which is what we saw pretty close to earlier, or 130 or 140. We saw this price right here is between 2,000 and 2,240. So more often than not, I mean, the good prices are going to be up here, but the average is 1,600. So anything above 1,600 is actually good, but I would prefer to sell it up here. Best month is February. Second best is November. Interesting. And is that what we see in game? Is that matching in game? Best month is February. Second best is November. And right now we're close to that second best price, but we're not quite there because it is going down. We probably will wait for it to come back up again, quite frankly. We'll just keep an eye on it. We've already got the trailer basically loaded. We can put some more on there, and we'll keep an eye on it if it goes back up, and we'll sell it then. Anything else we can glean from this that is information that we would want to have? Raisins. Raisins could get as high as grape juice. I mean, they can get up there. That 1,200 price was really bad, quite frankly. So they could get up there, and they've got slightly different selling months. It's good information to know, though. And then the grapes, the best the grapes can get to is presumably between the 784. So we actually saw one of the better grape prices, too. Okay, well, now we know. Anything above 2,080 is a good time to sell. Well, then we will hold on to it for the next time it comes back around to 2,080 or higher. And you are not quite ready to spit another group out. I should have been going at speed 5 this whole time, probably. Anything else we need to do? I don't think so, because, right, we're over here I guess I can strap down. There we go, left. Strap that down. Strap that down. And then we'll put another strap over here. I guess we can strap these down for now. Just because, why not? I think that trailer's going to work for us, to be fair. So I think that's a good buy. It's not time to trim the leaves yet until it goes brown, I think, is what I saw. So it's just withered. It does say it needs plowing. Can I plow now? Is that something we could do right now? We get our giant beam in the sky. I assume we could plow now, because why not? What would stop us? Just out of curiosity, because I've already looked at the other stuff, was there any slightly wider plows that didn't have weird attachments on the sides that would allow us to do what we're looking for? What is it actually called? It's called a subsoiler. Okay. Is there a different subsoiler? No, none of these specifically say grapes. I mean, I think this is the only one that's really worth it. 3 meters is too wide. Yeah, I think it's got to be this one. Okay. We'll just have to make 2 passes. Although, even though it looks better, it didn't make a difference, did it? Of whether we were perfectly plowed or we just... Does it make a difference? I really don't know. It's hard for me to like tell for sure that it, like what we're seeing when we look at it all. Is this doing anything? This isn't doing anything. Let's look at the field. Oh, it's doing something. It's just not showing up because of the way it looks. Yeah, I wish there was an easier way to automate this process, but, you know, whatever. Check out after we do this row, see what it actually looks like. It's weird that, didn't we, last time we did this, it showed us a little bit more graphically that it was happening? Apparently the AI worker actually knows what they're doing. Although I don't think they're going to actually be able to turn around and do this properly, are they? Oh, just going to say you complete your task. So I could get them lined up, but then they'll do it. But, I mean, what benefit does that give us? I guess it means I can go do something real quick while it's doing one line. So we're definitely getting plowing. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's doing something. Hiring the worker's not really that much different than just setting autopilot. Except that they run a straight line and I wiggle a little bit, so I sometimes run into the sticks. guess one thing you could do if you could get a worker to at least do a line is that you could get 2 of these tractors and line one up, get the worker going, and then go run the other one yourself and at least speed up the work a little bit. I hate that it's not actually showing us what we're doing. Because it's a little hard to kind of see where we've done it and where we haven't, to be honest. I could afford another tractor. See, the AI is not going to know what to do. So the AI is not even perfect all the time. So it really doesn't help us after all. Wishful thinking. I need a thing that goes over the blades, or over the sticks, over the vines, and has a cultivator on each side. That's what I need. I mean, if you can make the harvester the way it looks, why couldn't you do something like that, right? Like, I feel like that should be a thing. I'm trying to remember where I've left off. Like, I've done 2, right? Like, I've only done this 4 times. This is my 5th pass, so it should be right here. No. I can't even tell if the plowing makes any difference, though, honestly, on the harvesting. I would think if it made a difference, it would be important to do as close as possible to the vines like I'm doing right now. But since it didn't seem to make any difference, do we need to plow at all? Like, is even plowing a thing that we have to do? Or maybe just plowing down the center is good enough. So the worker knows how to go down the middle. I may just do that. I mean, if it's good enough, it's good enough. I mean, I don't want to like do too much work because I mean, at the end of the day, time is money as well. I mean, we're spending money, but time is money. Could also just be doing this out of order, but it seems like we're fine. It's weird that we haven't gotten any weeds yet. This isn't changing though, from anything that we're doing. All right, I think we can hold off doing any more until maybe we get to the leaves trimmed off. I kind of want to see if it actually shows up us plowing this under a different circumstance, different state, because it's really hard to see that we've actually done it. And so we're going to wait and see if that makes a difference. All right. I guess it's time to fast forward then. Let's check the price one more time. I don't expect it to change. It's going down big time. Okay. Then we'll, I mean, can I just fast forward a little bit? Or is it actually going to fast forward all the way to tomorrow? It's got to be sometime in that time period. We'll just fast forward all the way. Get this rolling. Looks like an airplane flying over us. Oh, I meant to lower how much loan we had. So we're not paying as much. That's all right. Presumably have some stuff produced out here. We do, so we can fill up the rest of the trailer a little bit. Still don't know why it's spitting it out instead of storing it, but whatever. weird that 8 o'clock is so dark all of a sudden. We are in November, though, I guess. Oh, there's the leaves. They are basically dead. So we can come up to grape technology and let's grab their little leaf trimmer. All right, I'm actually going to have the worker drive you so that I can continue loading a couple of those bales real quick, or a couple things. Just come up here. I'll just fast forward to a later date at some point. Oh, get out of your way, my friend. Don't mind me, I'm just working here. I lined it up a little better. I don't know if it really matters at the end of the day, but make me feel a bit better. Try to be careful so I don't flip one over again. Let's go 3 high. I'm just kidding. I think that would be a bit too much. There we go. Should be able to unstrap this and restrap it. There we go. And yeah, not bad actually. It's looking pretty good. Unstrap this middle one here. Strap up higher. Nice. I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Did this thing go on the front, right? I believe that is the case. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Didn't stop in time. Got going a little bit too fast with my momentum. Oh, should check the prices before I get too carried away here. Oh, it's going back up. That is really good. I mean, 1855 is above average. That is a really good price, but we want to keep an eye on that. See it hopefully continue to go up, and then we can sell it here in a little bit. I should check the used stuff real quick. Nothing that would be useful to us. Should check to see how profitable oil was compared to some of these things. Because obviously we want to do oil at some point for olives. I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think we could do much more than this field full of grapes. I mean, that's a lot of work to keep up with. So I think that would be basically our limit for the grapes. And then we'll have to find another field maybe for the olives, maybe 30, 39 down there. And I think that's it. I mean, I think that's as big as this playthrough gets, to be honest. All right, unfold pruner. And then lower it? No. Maybe we want to lift it. Turn it on. Okay, that's not... Pretty close. For a second there, like it moved it out to the side while it was unfolding. And I thought it was going to keep it out there, but I guess it's doing its thing. I mean, yeah, I'm just trimming it off. Doing it's cool, I guess. Not much to say about it. And presumably these will not start growing again until, you know, the right time, right? So even though there's no concept of planting again, I assume that the cycle won't continue until the right planting kind of time period. Is there a possibility of using two of these? I feel like I'm rolling right down the middle. Could I put one on the back as well? Well, we're going to try something. We're going to put this one on the back and see if it will still work. And if it does, then we'll know. I mean, anything I could do to increase efficiency a little bit would be nice, right? Let's turn you off. I'm just detach you the way you are. Hope that I can just turn around here. I mean, it attaches. Is it possible to do two of these at a time? I mean, will it run? It'll run. Okay, well, we're going to try this because I'm curious now. Probably not the most efficient because of how many we have. It's not like we have a lot to work with right now. I want you to just lower and then touch. We're going to go get another one because why not? What's the price at? 1914. It's getting there. I may have to get me a truck, like a pickup truck, to see if it can pull that. Well, it might be able to. It's not super, super heavy. All in the sake of a little bit of efficiency. Oh, it's on the back. On the other side. I'm on the wrong side. Sorry, my friend. It's like hitting these things, apparently. All right. I mean, it may be the only thing we're able to do this with, but it's something, right? It was only going like 6 miles an hour. It was pretty slow. Although it also feels like to me it would be easy enough to have like two of these coming off the back here. All right, we're going to see if this works, and then we're going to probably cut the episode there. We're actually going to see if the price has gone up. Oh, not yet. Excuse me. Sorry, trees. All right, so you're already unfolded. You need to be unfolded. The front one needs to be raised. I guess you're fine. I get lined up properly here. All right, we'll turn on the front one. I thought it was unfolded. Okay, I just didn't do it right. You're unfolded now. Turn you on. Go to the back. Turn you on. I think this is going to be tight. It made it there. No, it's not going to be able to get over there. Oh, oh, there it goes. Oh, but the front one didn't do it. I think we can do it. It's just I have to be perfectly centered here. I'll have to come back at the other one here in a minute, but it's working. Tiny bit of efficiency. I mean, I feel like I'm having to drive slower, though. This doesn't hook into it quite the same way as the Harvester did. There we go. It's working. Efficiency. Yay. Well, I mean, there you go. I mean, now we're going 12 miles an hour effectively because we're doing it twice. I wish, like I said, I wish some of the other things were about this efficient, but that's all right. At least we found one efficiency we could gain. Nice. All right, let's check real quick the prices. 1978, it's getting there. All right, I'll let it continue just a little bit longer here. We'll see if the price will go up. And then we'll sell those crops, and then I'll probably be the episode. Actually, going to fast forward the game speed a little bit more. We'll 10x for now. Now, if I was going to be super, super efficient, the right move would be for me to return all the lease equipment and only borrow it for the months that we needed it, which, okay, fair enough. I mean, that I can get behind that would be an ideal thing to do. Now, this one's going to be hard because this one's a little too wide. I think it narrows up here. We'll just have to come back and get this a little bit back here. But anyway, so yeah, if we were to return all of our lease equipment and lease it every time it came up, then yeah, that would be the right way to go, and that would give us the most profit. But it just feels like a lot of extra work, and I'm wanting to get to the point where we're hopefully profitable without having to do that. I don't know. Maybe we probably should. Apparently this is not ever going to get close enough. It's okay. We'll come back and we'll do the middle of this next section. I think it'll be closer. Oh, there we go. A little bit there. We'll still have to go down that middle section though to get on them all. There's a couple spots we missed. We'll have to trim up later. 2021, it's still going up. Oh, 2021. Okay, 2023. I was going to say, if it said 2020, that'd be really bad. I've heard 2020 is not a good year. Or not a good number, I should say. think of it this way. The phrase hindsight is 2020 has a completely different meaning now, right? I mean, oh, so hindsight is the worst thing imaginable. Gotcha. Okay. Which is obviously not what that means. I have to change the numbers. Can't be 2020 vision anymore. Yeah, I've got 2019 vision. Right before everything went all bad. I say that. I'm going to be honest with you. Just in the nature of, I guess, full disclosure or whatever, full honesty. 2019 was, or 2020 was not a bad year for me at all. It's very unfortunate how many people it was a bad year for, and I do feel really, really bad for all of those people. I wish things had been different. But for me, I mean, for me personally, it is what it is, but I was not affected at all by the pandemic. Just job was fine. Kids were fine. Family, I mean, everything was fine. So, but I know there was a lot of people that weren't fine, and that's very sad and it's unfortunate. And I wish, hopefully these future years, 2021, 2022, I mean, 2021's not been great either, to be fair, by those standards, but hopefully we're starting to get a little bit better with things, and hopefully people are getting better. So at the end of the day, I cannot judge anybody's, how they took that year. Like, anybody was protesting for any reason. I don't know how much judgment I can have for anybody, because I wasn't in a situation where I can understand that. People that were protesting the lockdowns, people that were protesting, anything was, I don't know. It's hard for me to judge people without me personally being in the same situation those people were in. If I had lost my job, my family was suffering, who knows, how I would have reacted to certain situations. I don't know. So, anyway. Interestingly enough, I think we got a lot of new streamers in the world because of the pandemic. So, hopefully those streamers are doing well and life has been good for them. Let's go to the back one, turn it off. We're just going to use the front one to trim up these little bits that I missed. Oh, I forgot to check the prices. $20.89, still going up. Should just be this one and then the one at the other end. Guess I can go to the back one and fold it up. All right, there we go. We are cleaned and ready to go again. And we're not going to need hardly any of this shed. Shed is so big compared to what we're needing for all this stuff. It's funny that because it has to be able to go through the vines just to, I guess, work functionally, it's going through all this other stuff too. All right, that is that. Prices $21.18 and going up. This is awesome. This is a good thing. I'm going to get this headed over there. This is a long episode. I could have made this 2 episodes. That's all right. It was fun. It was worth doing. We're going to zip you up to the... I was about to say where it's at. Well, probably the big, giant, glowing thing on my map. I think... Well, I guess I should look at the map because I need to see which direction is the best to get there. Just need to go up past the store, go along that river, and then turn. Okay, I think I see it. And this tractor's getting a little bit of time to get up to speed, but I think it'll be fine once it gets there. 2135. Really, the big question is how easy it going to be to unload this trailer? I mean, if it's low enough, it'll just sell automatically when we get there. But it might not be low enough. 5,000 liters of juice on here. Would be what, about $10,000? Almost pay for that harvester with his first load. I mean, if the price keeps going up, we might actually pay for that harvester with his first load. Oh, this thing's struggling. Drop down some gears. We can do it. Oh, some of these hills are going to be so hard with this thing. Definitely need a little bit more power. Probably have to bump the engine up just to make sure we're able to do this properly. Or else we'll have to get a different vehicle. It's very cool though. I like this river here and this. I haven't really looked around this map hardly at all, so it's kind of nice to be able to drive through here and see some of the stuff. Ah, there's one of the boats, or the boats for the thumbnail. Uh-oh, watch for falling rocks. I think it's this first one. Still going up. Yes. When we get up there, we'll just fast forward time a little bit quicker just to see if we can get to the point where it is for sure. Selling at the max price. I like this bridge too. This is really cool. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Ooh, this would be an interesting field to put a bunch of grapes on. It would look really, really cool. Up and down that hill. It'd be close to the sell point. There's that, I guess. That would be a lot of grapes, though. That is... I mean, it'd be $500,000 just to put all the grapes on there. So what are my goals for this series? I mean, I'd like to get to the point where we're profitable. I guess my goal for this series would be we get to the money, enough money to pay off the loan and have all of our equipment bought. Have all our equipment bought, pay off the loan. That might be where we call the series. Assuming we've done both grapes and olives. That's my goal, is to put grapes, olives, and then have everything bought, loan paid off, and that's when I would call it quits. That still might be a bit of a stretch, to be honest. That's it's gonna take us a while to get there at the current rate that we're seeing. So we can pull right through. All right, we're gonna stop just before, check the prices, and go from there. 2190, it's still going up. All right, let's bump it up to 30x. We see it ticking over here. Do we have to exit and come back in? Okay, looks like we have to exit and come back in. $22.03. Wow, we're gonna get a really good price for this. Should have just made this a second episode. That's all right. Hopefully you guys don't mind the slightly longer content today. I was having fun getting into it, and I kind of really wanted to see kind of our first sell. This is what, our 6th episode, so this will be the end of the second week of doing this. Be a good time to sell and see the profit. Come on. I can go at 120, but I'm afraid I'll miss. Well, I guess why not? It's not like it's going to immediately start dropping right away. Oh, there we go. 22.28. I'm going to write that down just so I can kind of check my math here in a minute. And we have 51.84 liters. All right. Let's see if this will let us sell. Here's hoping. Oh, this is just the grain drop off, isn't it? Is it here then? Look, it's selling. This trailer will work for us. Oh, let's fasten all the belts. Oh, because that one's upside down, it's not going to sell? No. That's really kind of silly, right? It's really silly. Hoping I could slide it off and it'll sell. Oh, I might even be able to. If I can get it going fast enough, I might actually be able to get it to flip over. Gimmicks that we do. There it goes. It's selling. Okay. And how much did we sell all that for? 11,554. So almost enough for the harvester price, and then a little bit extra after that. So, okay. I mean, the grape juice is not going to sell much higher than that. So that is the peak of what we're going to be able to get. Then how much more grape juice do we have left over here? It is empty, and it's got, a little bit that it's storing, I guess. It's not going to be easy, guys. Hard mode with grapes is going to be really, really hard. I don't think complete total, we're going to have enough to, let me go back over to my farm. Come on, select. Why can I not select you? What am I doing? I can just jump into this king. I don't think we're going to have enough to, well, okay, no, we got some liters down here. Okay, we got more here. So we got a couple thousand liters here, and there's 500 in there. So we've got another 2,500, and which is half of what we just sold. So we've got another 6,000, or 5,700, 5,800, something like that. So we're going to be able to get, what, 17,000? Well, there you go, guys. I mean, 17,000. Let me know if you've got any ideas, thoughts about how to do better with this. I mean, obviously buying the equipment will save us a ton. I should probably go through with, but no, we need to plant more grapes. We've got to use every bit of money we can to plant more grapes to make the next harvest even more profitable. And that's the only way we're going to do anything. So I do appreciate you guys watching. Again, apologize for the really long episode. I'm tempted to just cut it in half so I can gain some episodes. Whatever. You guys will just have to deal with it, I guess. Hopefully it's okay. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you enjoy me. Join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.